Monday Nighters. It's Monday, May 12th. Hope everybody is well. Hope you can hear me. I know I'm looking kind of rough. I was feeling kind of nostalgic about O'Hara's Pub. You know, it was a good spot. It's right close to home too. And thought I'd put on my old O'Hara's hat, the shirt. Hi Ed, how's it going? I'm Eric Kidd. This is Ed. It's Monday, May 12th. I'll be your host. Oh, and I see we have Judy and Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Oh, and Sandy. Hi, Sandy. So, let's do some tunes, shall we? Oh, and Richard and Judy are here too. All right. All is well. Let's grab this guitar. Ed, Ed's looking for something. I ran out of the regular dog bones that he normally gets, but he'll run away with that. He'll come back after a bit, I hope. Hope all the mothers had a wonderful Mother's Day. Okay. It has gotten really warm in here. The guitars all went flat, so I tuned them up. They'll probably go sharp before the end of the show. Anyway, let's do this. Here's one from a few years ago. A fellow named Steve Goodman wrote. Arlo Guthrie had a big hit with it. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars, 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing towns that have no names, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know, man, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of the Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. But it's a penny a point, there ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels from beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride the father's magic carpets made of steel. seem to fade into a bad dream. And the steel rail, well, it still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings the songs again. The passengers please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? I said, don't you know, man, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the Seger to Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. All right. So, let's switch guitars. I'm going to take that one. Too many choices. Oh, let's grab this. So, I'm not sure what I was going to say. I got kind of quiet there. Here is a song that I had a request for a few weeks ago and I forgot to do, so I remembered. I put it on my imaginary list. It's one that Randy Travis had a big hit with. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes a toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I'm not in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on the memory. Most people forget things they knew. It's easy to see it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, I wonder how long I'll be faithful. Just listen how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Amen. Bit of Randy Travis music there. I haven't played that one much lately. Hi, Ed. Okay, has Ed been good enough to get another treat? What do you think? You can vote on it. I should have a little voting mechanism on there. Say, come on, give Ed a treat. Sit. There you go. That's all you get for now. Okay, let's do. Oh, more coffee. Need coffee. Hey, Sandy, is are Dawn and Gail there with you? I know it's hard to reply right away because everything's on a bit of a delay here. Well, I'm going to do this song anyway. Even if they're not there, you can tell them they should dance. I did not bring treats for everyone, Don Beaulieu. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Forgot what it was. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this one. It's a Neil Diamond tune. Morning talks, but it don't sing and dance and it don't walk. Long as I could have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Honey's sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you'd pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans. Baby tonight by the fire alone, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of my heart and your side. Morning talks, but he can't sing and dance and he can't walk. Long as I could have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, baby. Honey's sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you'd pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans, babe. Baby tonight by the fire alone, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of my heart and your side. Money talks, but he can't sing and dance and he can't walk. Long as I could have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. And if you'd pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans, babe. Long as I could have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, baby. dance floor was full. Okay, hey, there's Ken Allen, all the way from Sydney, British Columbia. Haven't seen Kevin Wall out there yet. Oh, so Don's, oh, right. Don is having a temporary change of locations. Here's one I haven't. It's funny, Don, for Reverend Blue Jeans, could be a real person. I have had so many songs that I thought were something and then actually found out the words were not what I thought they were. However, I'm going to do this one. Hopefully I'll get the words right. Actually, even this one, there's a line in there, something about, I can't remember, something about the blow, but I thought it was glow, which isn't a big difference. It was sort of similar. Anyway, let's do this one. Jim Croce. Yes, the C is pronounced ch. Okay. There's a guy whose name got pronounced on different radio stations so many different ways. Jim Croce, Jim Croce. Yeah, but it's Jim Croce. All right. Operator, could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in L.A. with my best old ex-friend Ray. Guy, she said she'd do well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. I wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. Operator, could you help me place this call? I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. That's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. You've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. that's not the way it feels. Just not the way it feels. Well, I don't know if I did this song recently or not. I know Classic Lightfoot Live, when we were playing in Aurelia, and I probably told you this last week, and if I did, then I probably played the song. Oh well, I'm doing it again. Good friends of mine, even Steven, did this. Steve McEwen wrote it. Steve Ayers had a big part in arranging it, even played banjo on the original record. Anyway, so Classic Lightfoot Live, because Gordon Lightfoot recorded this song, and Steve McEwen and Steve Ayers are from Aurelia originally. We invited Steve McEwen up to sing this with us, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and he did a great job. We had to change the key from what Gord sang it in, because even Steven did it in the key of E. Gord did it in the key of D. Isn't that right, Ed? Oh, come here, Ed. Come here. We'll give Ed another treat. He used to be a country singer. Come on, kiss. There we go. Okay, and one more just for, let's see if we can catch it. There we go. Nope. He's a really good catch. Maybe that was just a little bit too close, and the throw might have been a little off. And if Drew's watching from out in Calgary, probably too early in the day for him. Okay. It was very cool to have Steve McEwen sing it. And, of course, in Aurelia, he had the audience eating out of the palm of his hand. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I was sitting in my hotel room, strumming my old guitar. Not much to do when you're far away, playing some smoky bar. I was feeling a little empty, feeling a little blue, when the maid came in and asked me if she could do my room. I put down my old guitar and she gave me a smile. She had a crusty voice and a drinker's look, but she had a friendly style. She dusted my room and made my bed, and she talked of days gone by. She spoke when she wooed the men, a tear came to her eye. And she said, I used to be a country singer. I could sing a mean Patsy Cline. My husband, he could yodel like Will Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. She told me that her husband died and her son was overseas. I could tell by her eyes and her broken smile she was lonely just like me. She asked me if I'd listen to a tape of when she was young. She says I can't sing now, I forget the words and my voice is almost gone. She said, I used to be a country singer. I could sing a mean Patsy Cline. My husband, he could yodel like Will Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. Well, I cried inside, but I couldn't tell if it was for her or for me. So I grabbed my axe and we sang a song in two-part harmony. Ever since that day when I'm feeling down and I can't find a happy tune, I just think of that maid, the feeling she gave when she came to clean my room. She said, I used to be a country singer. I could sing a mean Patsy Cline. My husband, he could yodel like Will Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. She said, I used singer. I could sing a mean Patsy Cline. My husband, he could yodel like Will Carter. Kitty Will's a real good friend of mine. Kitty Will's a real good friend of mine. I used to be a country singer, originally by Even Steven, but recorded by Gordon Lightfoot too, so that was pretty cool. Okay, here's an Eric Kidd song. Well, an Eric Kidd, Linda Mielke, and a Robert Hammers song. See if I know all the words, and for some reason I typically, well, I shouldn't even say that out loud, but it happens where I get my merge wixed. In this one. This is going out to all the coasters, east and west. It's called Cindy's Song. The sun drops down till there's barely a trace. Silhouettes in flight dart through the waves. They fish for dinner, a daily display. Then they head for home for the nighttime buffet. Cindy sits in a chair at the top of the hill, patiently waiting while the night is still. Familiar sounds not so far away, under the stars at the end of the day. How many times she's been to lose face, waiting for word from a faraway place. A candle in the window for family and friends. She's grown weary, she wants to know how this ends. Buttons her coat to shield from the cold, whispers a prayer for those still not home. It's a difficult time, she can't help but assume there's no truth in the saying, but time heals all wounds. The stars blend in the day, the quietude slipping away. Shadows grow longer, night closes in. She trembles, a chill comes over her skin. How many times has she been in the space, waiting for word from a faraway place? There's a candle in the window for family and friends. She's grown weary, she wants to know how this ends. Waves of memories come crashing over the bow. Ghosts of loved ones, where, oh, where are they now? Out on the seas, true peril exists, but she'd rather be there than worry like this. She's worked the boats, she's worked the nets, now she's waiting tables just to cover the rent. How many times has she been in this space, waiting for word from a faraway place? There's a candle in the window for family and friends. She's grown weary, she wants to know how this ends. The stars in the sky will chart the new way, turn to the wind and face the new day. Or she'll turn to the wind and face the new day. I was doing okay with the words till I glanced over and saw Don. After I said I got my merge wixed, he remembers a routine I used to do a long time ago. Steve Ayers and I had been on a trip to Nashville, and the trip home took I'm hardly even exaggerating, about 148 cans of Coors banquet beer. And we worked out, we'd heard somebody do the story of Rindersella before, you know, about Rindersella and the Stugliap sisters and Trins Parming and the Slash Clipper. Anyway, I'm not doing it, Don. I am not doing it. And you wouldn't believe it if you didn't hear it so you also Smoley hoax. Okay, I'm done. No good will. It definitely was last century. Okay, I'm gonna, speaking of last century, I had a birthday last week on Wednesday. Rolled the odometer over. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. But I'm officially I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, mean that much to you. I'm playing first and last. Look at how the time goes past. But I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Okay, so there you have it. It's official. What else do I want to play? Oh, let's do this. What's this, you ask? Okay, whatever you folks do, do not encourage Dawn. Of course, if you can't see the chat, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Yes, I saw a comedian. I did catch that routine about which you are speaking, Don. And he's there. He says, I was with the doctor. I thought I had arthritis, but no, turns out it's early onset rigor mortis. That's a bit harsh, Don. Way back, this is the first John Prine song that I was aware of it being a John Prine song. And it's actually up another half a degree from when I started. This one's gone out of tune a little. Anyway, I'm going to play it anyway. This is an early John Prine tune. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. And this backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay. Well, I'm sorry, my son, too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drinks hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down near Airdrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all that we'd kill. And Daddy, won't you take me down to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drinks hauled it away. Then the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber and stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. They wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River, let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven or down to the venom, 12 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drinks hauled it away. And Daddy, won't you take me down by the Green River, round by the Green River, where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's cold drinks hauled it away. All right, and if Judy, if you're still out there, Judy used to ask for this one once in a while. This too is a John Prine tune. I recorded a little video of this when John Prine died. And my friend said, "That is insensitive. Don't you dare put that out on YouTube." So I didn't, but I think John Prine would have liked it. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling and on up to heaven I did glide. When I got there they did say, well, it happened this way. You slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say, just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. And please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather heaven cut me up and pass me all around. It could throw my brain in a hurricane and the blind could hit my eyes. The deaf could take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. It can give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. It can put my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, I got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather heaven cut me up and pass me all around. It can throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can hit my eyes. The deaf could take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. You can give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't you lay that shit on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. You can send my mouth way down south and you can kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather heaven cut me up and pass me all around. You can send my brain in a hurricane and the blind could hit my eyes. The deaf could take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Said the deaf could take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. You guys are quiet tonight, except for Dawn. Let me know if you're still there, wave or something. I'll switch guitars again. If you're still out there, Richard and Judy. There was a gang of us. There was Richard and Judy, of course. Eric was there. Sean was there. Peter was there. And Sue. Lisa. Oh. And Hannah, my daughter. And Alex, my son-in-law. They were there. It was a great night. We had a lot of fun. Everybody sang along to this one. There were several songs. It was a great concert. That was back in November, I think. I've been wrong before. Get up in. Somebody hit my microphone. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing tired, and I'm just tired for myself. Hey, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message keeps getting clearer. Radio's on when I'm moving round my place. I check my look in the mirror. I want to change my hair, my clothes, my face, and I ain't getting nowhere. I'm just living in a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that there is. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if it's dancing in the dark. You're sitting around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I shake the screw off my shoulder. Come on, baby, laughs on me. Stay on the streets of this town, they'll be carving you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. Time for some action. Tired of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. Higher, even if it's just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Worried about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Hey, baby, in the dark. Mary Lou's not in love with that song, Dawn. Not that song. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I do, Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. It passed my early day. Ooh, my look my way. Ooh, I hold by. I can't remember the words. I thought about a moonlit night, arms around you good and tight. That's all I had to see for me to say. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I do, Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Believe me, I just had no choice. My horse couldn't make me stay away. Now I'm not one that gets around. Swear my feet stuck to the ground. Though I never did see you before. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I do, Mary Lou. We never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. I'm out of control. I'm out of control. I know. That would presuppose that at some point in the proceedings I was in control, and we all know better than that. We all know better. I've got another idea. I was driving by Klondike Road, Klondike Park Road, Klondike, on the way up to, I was playing in Collingwood yesterday. And I was thinking back to the year was 2018, October 17th, 2018 to be exact. And there is a huge, it's not a grow up, it's a production plant where they grow cannabis. And it was the day that it became legal in Canada to sell cannabis for not just medicinal purposes, but also for recreational use. And I got paid to do this gig, and I show up with the gate, and I mean, honest to gosh, it looked like more security than up at the super jail up in Penetang. There were guys, with high-powered rifles wandering around. There was razor wire. Anyway, I had to tell them who I was seeing, and they agreed that they'd actually asked me to come out. So I got in, and we did the party. But I did this song because this song back in the 70s was really funny, because the Good Brothers did it, and they were talking about growing some plants, and just how that went for them. And I'm going to do that song because I was thinking about that when I was driving by the Klondike Park Road, because it's out that way somewhere. I can't remember exactly where the place is. Anyway, this is called The Rabbit. Out in an open field, a strange crop I did yield. I had some plants like you have never seen. There were a dozen in all, and they stood 5 feet tall, and their color was organic green. Well, I heard someone mention, if good weed is your intention, go cover them and keep them from the sun. So to the powers that be, I'll let them grow free, and that's when all my problems come. You sing with me. Now there's a rabbit running around. He's hopping up and down. He's freaked out. He grins and he wags his tail. He's got two bloodshot eyes and he doesn't realize. To get him high, I could have gone to jail. I forgot the third verse. I'm going to do it now. Now enters the rabbit, who seemed to have a habit of eating leaves of anything that's green. He'd lean back on his hind feet, and he'd begin to eat until 2 feet of the stalks had been stripped clean. Now there's a rabbit running around. He's hopping up and down. He's freaked out. He grins and he wags his tail. He's got two bloodshot eyes and he doesn't realize. To get him high, I could have gone to jail. While the weekend slipped away, I looked forward to the day when I will be rewarded for my pain. But when I reached the spot where I had planted all my pot, I found that turned on rabbit struck again. And now there's a rabbit running around. He's hopping up and down. He's freaked out. He grins and he wags his tail. He's got two bloodshot eyes and he doesn't realize. To get him high, I could have gone to jail. Yeah, to get him high, I could have gone to jail. There's another story that goes along with that song. One time I was playing down at some some pretty fancy yacht club down near Lefroy, and my parents and my sister had showed up, and when I did this song, they were prepared. They'd brought rabbit ears, and they got up on the dance floor and just... Actually, I will give my mom credit for something. She never, ever lost the ability to embarrass me. You know how teenagers always embarrassed by their parents, but I loved her dearly, and yet she never lost that ability. Hey, Heidi's here. I think I can fit one more song in. Let's do this. Oh, let's switch guitars again. I got time for one more, I think, or half of one anyway. You always won every time you placed a bet. You're still damn good. No one's got the to you yet. Every time they were sure they had you caught, you were quicker than they thought. You just turn your back and walk. You always said the cards would never do you wrong. The trick you said was never play the game too long. A gambler share, the only risk that you would take, the only loss you could forsake, the only bluff you couldn't fake. And you're still the same. I caught up with you yesterday, moving game to game, no one standing in your way, turning on the charm long enough to get you by. You're still the same. You still ain't right. There you stood, everybody watched you play. I just turned and walked away. I had nothing left to say, 'cause you're still the same. Baby, you're still the same. Where are my harmony singers? Yeah, you're still the same. Baby, you're still the same. Some things never change. Baby, you're still the same. Oh, you're still the same. Baby, you're still the same. You're still the same. Don't be changing. Thank you, Monday Nighters. I love ya. I really, really, really appreciate you taking time out of your evening to come and hang out here. So, and even if you're watching this after the fact, if you haven't hit the like button or if you haven't subscribed, it'd be really irresponsible for me not just throw this up here right now. You can leave a tip at paypal.me/EricKidMusic, or you could leave an e-transfer for eric@erickidmusic.com. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated. And thank you very much to the folks who do it on the regular. So anyway, have a wonderful week, and I will endeavor to be here. And we'll have another run at this next Monday. What's that going to be? That'll be the 19th. So anyway, have a wonderful rest of the week and enjoy this nice weather. All right, take care. See you next week.